My experience is I can help any private business owner create extraordinary results. But if I go in the marketplace and say I can do that, nobody believes me. So I had to put a stake in the sand someplace. And I've worked with a bunch of contractors over the years who've gotten really good results with them. So I said, okay, that's where I'm going to put my stake in the sand. I'm going to say to the world that my specialty is working with contractors and subcontractors. Now, we probably should have a short conversation about niches because I'm a nicheaholic. And the truth is, if you say this is a niche, it doesn't prevent you from working outside your niche if somebody wants to work with you. It's just how you present yourself to the world. So I've decided I present myself to the world in the world of blue collar business. We have a tool we call the 4 boxes of financial independence. And it's a little thing I developed where I take a yellow pad out and I draw 4 boxes on it. One's the business, one's investment real estate, one's a retirement plan, one's other investments. And too many business owners think they're going to sell their business right off into the sunset and retire. So I use this tool to disabuse them of that idea. And once I do that, then they'll say, okay, what can I do? And one of the things we talk about a lot is called pre-funding your retirement. In other words, using the cash flow of your business today so you can afford to retire tomorrow. Now, what I've learned with blue-collar business owners is they generally don't get serious about retirement planning until they're at least 50 years old, sometimes 55. And it's easy to understand. One of my core values is simplicity. And our clarifying statement around that is we take the complicated and make it simple. Mm-hmm. Too often, people in our industry keep talking to folks who own businesses using industry jargon, and that just doesn't work.
Yes.
So if I can make it simple and I can make it understandable, we're going to do that. We don't do sample stuff. I went down the hedge fund road and the tactical investing road and all that kind of good, happy hoo-ha. And it works for a while, and then all the stuff stops working. The only thing I've seen that works for a really long period of time is stocks, fixed income, and cash allocated in the appropriate buckets. That way, it works. They would go out there and say to us, go get 15 minutes with a business owner. When you said you want to work with business owners. And I used to say all the time, I can't get out of the guy's office in less than an hour and a half. What's this 15-minute stuff? Mm-hmm. And the reason was my method of working with people is what I call the Socratic method of management, which means I ask questions. And if you give a business owner a chance to talk about themselves and how their business works and what's unique about them, you can't shut them up.
Yes.
So I would go and just ask questions. Now, my natural market is business owners because I owned an operating company for 20 years. Right. I was in the food service and vending business. We fed people who worked in factories. Mm-hmm. I knew those guys. I knew what their issues were.